So last week when I was doing a random shopping, I realized that I've not been washing my car every week, and that's because I ran out of other products that I would use to wash my car. So even if I wash it, it doesn't look that tidy. Yes, it still smells so good because when it comes to sprays, I still walk the whole shop. I have a whole lot of sprays that can last me for 2 years, even if I'm to wash my car every week. It's still all the same. Are you guys gonna wash the car with me, or should we be behind? Okay. So these kids are gonna be joining me out. We need to wash this car. I'll show you how dirty it is.
묻어져가는 우리 사이 눈치 못했을까 내 시선은 너 하나뿐이었지 단 한 번도 I never thought
I've been craving this for a while now, and then my mom decided to send me without even me asking. I don't know how she knew that I was craving this.
Monday morning blues, I open my eyes and I'm greeted by a cute little smile. The world is new with you by my side. Everything is beautiful.
Hi guys, and happy Monday. It's still a holiday and I just got up now. So yeah, what I'm doing is I'm picking up everything off his clothes inside the bag because I'm not going to the office every week anymore. I'm going to the office once a month. So because of that, I'm picking up everything office wise, and I don't have much storage. That's another thing, and I just want to put everything that I know that I'm not wearing. I think there's some clothes that I just need to give away, cause no way, the things that I don't wear, or I even forgot that I had them because I don't wear them, and not necessarily because I don't want to wear them, but then it's because I don't often see them. So, out of sight, out of mind. So yeah, I'm just gonna do that, and later on I'm gonna take the kids back to their place. Just gonna have my space by myself now and be me. Of course they're not happy with the decision, but what are they gonna do about it? I just need to take them. I need to focus on other stuff because I feel like I've been indoors for like 4 days now because they're around, and I'm not somebody who does that. This long weekend would have been my own. I'd have been out doing other stuff, and yeah.
It's 20 hours again. Maybe not like had it but now when I'm 32. So
I'm so tired. There's just a lot of clothes that I took out of my closet that I knew I was not wearing, and right now I'm thinking, should I give it to people, or should I just consider another option of just getting rid of this? Because last time I gave my clothes to somebody who's family, But the thing is, I've never seen them wear those clothes, and it's not like I forced them to say, no, you know, get take this clothes. I said I have few items, of which was a bag at the time. I got rid of my you know what, having kids around, I always have to put them in order. Yeah, this disturbed me. Now I have to back to what we're talking about. So last time I gave my clothes to a person or somebody who's close. Actually, let me just say somebody who's feminine. And funny enough, I've never seen them wear anything that I gave them. But so I'm like, maybe it's just a bad idea to give people clothes. We're African. We don't like once there's something that you don't wear or doesn't fit you well enough, you give it to somebody that you know needs it. Even if it's not even somebody who needs it, but it's like you don't throw away clothes. You don't throw away clothes. You don't bend clothes. You give it to somebody, right? So it's one of those, and everything that I'll have to give out, it's something that still fits me, something in good condition. But I'm at a point where I'm like, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't even give it to people. Let me just consider other options, of which could be like taking them for that. Is it H&M? Yeah, and then they give you a voucher, and yeah, because it's more like if you give it to people, it's more like we have already perceived them as they don't have to get. I don't know if that makes sense, but then yeah, they feel like we perceive them as they don't have clothes, and that's not the case. It's the thing of, okay, I'm not wearing this right now, or it doesn't fit me well right now anymore. Or my interest for this thing is so low. So yeah, it's now time for me to take the kids back to their home. It was nice having them around, but then there were things that I was not able to do because they were around. Like I didn't go out as often as I would, and for this long weekend, I've not gone out. I've been spending time with them, saying, "Hey guys, you're making noise," and also doing my other stuff on the side, editing and uploading those videos. Because I think if it was not for me staying indoors, I would not have been able to edit those videos and upload them during the weekend. It would have been a thing of like I upload it next or upload them next week, which is not really realistic. Because next week you happen to have another content or another footage that you have shot, and then you want to edit it, you want to put it out there. But when you look into it, you're like, there's a video that really has to go before this. And that's what I've been experiencing recently. And yeah, it's just one of those, you know. So yeah, you can hear the background noise. So that's what I've been experiencing. Let me take these people back to their home. I don't know. It's a beautiful Friday, and I've realized something, that working from home can also make your life more stuck. And for that reason, today we're working from a coffee shop. Let's check what result I am. I need to migrate only one service, and then after that, that's when I'm gonna have my iced tea. I hate it when my mind is not working properly.
We make the short.
So like, I don't see the meat here. This is just the bone. Like, come on, it's just a bone marinated in sauce. Oh, morning guys. It's Saturday, and I realized that my hair is looking all messy, and you really need to unbraid this. Take a look at it. Oh, focus, baby, focus, focus, focus. Yeah, look at it. Did I moisturize it? No, I didn't moisturize the inner part yesterday. I only moisturized this part. But also I realized that, you know what, it's dead. You cannot even moisturize something that's dead, because the dirt is just gonna accumulate and accumulate, and then it then smells. I don't know why this thing is not focusing. Yeah, because you cannot moisturize something that's this dirty. Look at it. Take a close up on it. So I really need to unbraid. Yeah, also another thing is that, you know what, a lot of people have complained about me not showing emotions, but I do show emotions. I do have emotions, guys. Let me tell you, I do have emotions. Kind of just that my emotions are always mixed up. I don't know what's happening here. They're always mixed up in a way of, I can be sad, I can be at my most saddest, but then I don't know how to react. I just don't know how to react. And I can be happier and still don't know how to react. But I know I'll know that I'm happy. So today, you see, I'm talking to you right now, and I don't know how to feel. Like completely. There's a test that I wrote, and I got for the 6, something like that. And to be honest, that's a fail. But then the other first test that I wrote, I got 98. Yeah, I got 98. So I think on the second test, I kind of like relaxed. So the second opportunity was written today. I knew it was written today. So what happened was that the lecturer had put the date out last week, and then he announced the time for writing this second opportunity. Ugh, there's a fly here. It's really frustrating me. I don't even know what I can use to chase it away. Back to what we're talking about. So he announced the time yesterday and said that we're gonna write from 1 until 2:30. And then later on he came back and changed the time to say that we're gonna write from 9 until 10:30. Let me tell you, I was still stuck with the what was the time? The 1 o'clock time. So I slept. I remember I woke up at 5 It was my alarm that rang. So I was also surprised, like, well, why am I up? I don't know what really happened last weekend for me to set an alarm for that early. Or I changed my alarms to say every day. I don't know. I'll change it back to normal. So I woke up and I couldn't go back to sleep. Ever since that time, I've been up. So fine. Uh, Now it's. I'll tell you. Okay, it's 12:44. People have been complaining that they couldn't access the test, and I couldn't log into the portal, the learner portal. People have been complaining about not being able to log into Blackboard. And I have other plans to say that this morning I wanted to go out, have a breakfast somewhere, just to reset, man. I need to be out. Fine. And I'm thinking, you know what? If I cannot log in, maybe my heart will find peace in knowing that I just couldn't log in. I checked this morning. I kept on checking, and then I could log in around 11, right? Yeah, around 11. So when I checked at 11, I could log into Blackboard. But then this guy that was not able to log in also, he's complaining about content, like there's no test there. And then another person highlights that time to say that test will be like you would start writing at 1 until 2:30. And then in my mind, I'm like, that's the chill. Let me just not, I'll start preparing around 12. And preparing, I'm not saying that I would start studying. I'll start setting up my workspace, put my laptop on the charger, and then the table and the chair and everything else that I will need for the test. And let me tell you, before I knew it, the lecturer sent the number of people that have submitted the test, of which is 15 out of 70. Meaning 55 people didn't write. Shocking. Yeah, so yeah, and I'm one of those. I'm one of the 55. So in my mind, I'm like, I didn't write, and then what? Like, should I cry now? Tell me, like, should I cry? Should I? Yo, guys, I like just there. Like, you see, now that I'm talking about it, it's only now that I'm tapping into the feeling that I didn't write, and also I still don't feel anything. Like, I didn't write. What should I do? Because that was a second opportunity. There's no way that when I had the third opportunity to write, I had my first opportunity, just that I failed. So there's no way that I can be able to regulate my feelings. And I know that most of the time, things that makes people react a certain way, it gives me an opposite kind of a feeling. And just like coffee just makes me want to sleep. And people be like, oh, I mean, a coffee gives me energy to work. I'm like, ooh, okay. I don't have that. Like coffee, like I need to drink coffee to sleep. So maybe we should try ashwagandha. Because I do have it, I bought it. But why did I buy it? Because I wanted to bring back my emotions. I know it's funny, and people be like, okay, ashwagandha will take away. Like, I just want to bring back my emotions. Because, no, I just want to bring back my emotions, guys. But anyway, I'm gonna unbraid this. For now, I'm just gonna cut it. I'm just gonna cut this and then maybe wash my head. And yeah. Also, I've been getting a lot of pimples. Focus. I've been getting a lot of pimples. I'm also thinking that it's because of this dirty head. So I'm gonna make sure now that I cut the excess braids. My hair is so short, guys. Look at it. My hair is this short. So if I cut this and then wash, I can wear anything. I can even wear the weave and have my day as normal. Because I don't want to braid anything in the meantime because by the week of the 25th, I'll be out of outing. I'm going to Mpumalanga with the girls. It's just a girls trip. So yeah, I don't even want to think about it or you get it, right? I don't want to do my nails. Yeah, this one came out. Yeah, most of the time I take it out because I want to be able to wash, like be able to clean inside my ears when I'm bathing. So yeah, don't mind my lips. You know when we talk about God's divine intervention, yo, sana. Yo, let me tell you about it. So I already told you that I was supposed to write at 9 until 10:30. So there was somebody who said that they've already missed the test because they've already noted that half past the 1 o'clock to half past 2 o'clock time. So yo, you know what, that lecturer was so merciful to the point that he extended the time. So I was able to write and but I was unbraiding my hair, right? Yeah, I was just unbraiding my hair, listening to my Shigazam music, and before I knew it, I don't know what I was checking on my phone, but it was not intentional. It was just a thing of like, I'm just checking my phone, and there's something that I wanted to check, and then I saw that there were messages on WhatsApp. And I'm one person who would sometimes ignore messages on WhatsApp. And I decided, let me just check. And then I checked on the group. It was already when I started my test, it was 5 minutes past. 5 minutes past 2. Yeah. At some point, like when I saw the message, it was 1 minute past. 1 minute past 2. And then I switched on my laptop and then, guys, know the right that I did. Yeah, I switched on my laptop, tried to log in, and then the lockdown browser was not launching. I restarted my machine. Now it didn't take much time and then it switched on. Logging in and having to do everything, that took a bit of time because maybe restarting took a minute and then logging in again and start my test. Yeah. And I managed to write. I managed to do my second opportunity and hoping for the best. Because first of all, I didn't prepare. I don't know what is it that I'm doing, honestly, with this whole thing of hoping for the best. But then let's do this while I spray. I'm so I just want this makeup to look natural. I don't want bling bling. I left my gloss in the car. Yeah. Yes, so I don't even have that fan, and I always see it by the shops, but then buying it, I never thought of such a thing. I'm gonna pick up this. So yeah, I managed to write, and when it was like my worry was that am I even gonna finish if I start writing? And a part of me was like, you know what? Even if you don't finish, but then write, cause you got 40 something, 43. Yeah, I got 43. I think it's 43, it's not 46, 43. So yeah, I I I started my thingy. I started the test and then I managed to finish everything. Right? Yeah, I was so happy. It auto submitted by the time I had typed my last question. So I'm like, okay, I'm hoping for the best at this point in time. But I'm just so loving it for the fact that I managed to write. You, I'm happy. Cause I found myself unbraiding my hair. I found myself doing things that were keeping me in the house. I'm telling you, me now. I'll not even have unbraided that hair. I have covered it with something and then style it and then go. That's how I love the road. So now, as you can see, I'm ready. Like it took me some time to also prepare to this point because I had to wash my hair. Like my hair was dirty. I regret not washing it because I've been procrastinating and said no, it's either I wash it or unbraid it. But then washing it, I didn't like the fact that you'll have to dry after that, and I feel like after washing it, it smells. So yeah, I'm glad I opted for unbraiding. Let's see what we can do. Like now, I just want to go out, have some ice cream or whatever thing that I will have. And I don't want to be indoors. And we start reading this book. Remember the other week I collected this book. So yeah, we start reading this book. I've not made much of a progress last week because there were things that I was busy with. So yeah, I'm gonna continue. But I managed to finish chapter 1. It has chapters. So chapter 1 is these pages. So I'm like, okay, I also started with chapter 2. Meaning, am I having pink eye? I don't want to use a drop for the sake of using a drop when these eyes are not painful. But I'm just like, am I having a pink eye? Because having a pink eye in public is not a nice thing. But people will be looking at you like you are sick or you're abused. I don't know. But I don't like it. So I'm gonna keep this in the car so that if ever it happens that I want to read it, I can continue reading it. Yeah, this thing is like it's like my Bible because I kind of like carry it around. Yeah, like it's and also it's interesting. I should not forget to mention that it's interesting. I should just get time. I had committed myself. Like I don't want to say my commitment to you also. I had a commitment that I made to myself, but I've not been sticking to it. And every time I think of it, I'll be like, okay, you know what? Let me just finish what I'm doing now, and then I'll go back. But I've not been serious. You know what? I'm gonna invest my time and read this book. Also need to work on my articulation because sometimes I find it hard to say some words. Pronunciation, not like both. Let me just say both articulation and pronunciation of words, because sometimes I find it so hard for me to pronounce some words, and I know what I want to say, but hey, having for that word to come out of my mouth, it happens to be a struggle. So I need to come up with a strategy that will work in terms of like how I pronounce words, like right in the right way. Yeah, for now, don't forget to like, subscribe. Thank you for the love. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you for that continuous love. And if you are new here we are not so formal. Yeah, we're not so formal anymore. We live, and I give you my unfiltered experiences. And I hope you love it and you enjoy it. And maybe there's one or two things that you're learning from it. Yeah. Until we talk again. I wanna put on heels so that it elevates my look. Guys, I just got here and now it's so yeah, I'm by so and now I don't feel like going there anymore. And I also made sure that I park and face the restaurant, and they said that there are no tables inside, meaning that I would have to sit outside. So you think about it, at this point in time, I'm thinking of just finding another restaurant that's not crowded. I feel like it's a bit crowded, but I want sushi. I'm feeling like sushi today. Yeah, I feel like I want sushi. That's another thing. So I don't know if that's too much to ask. Yeah, I feel like sushi for real. I'm getting distracted because I'm seeing a lot of people passing by. Yeah, others are just looking at my mask and give me facial expression. I don't know what's so concerning about something that's in somebody's car and it does not concern you, and it's not like they travel with you. The thing is, you are just able to see it, but if you are to close your eyes, you won't see it, and if you are to look away, you won't see it. Yeah, so you get, I don't know if you get, I told you that my gloss is here. Let's apply this.
Ooh, yeah. I could stare at you for 100 years and I never blink an eye. You were beautiful, just like a flower.
Cause at this point I'm like, outside there's just a lot of people already outside. I guess I'm not this kind of people that wanna dine where it's crowded. And guys, I have social anxiety, not anxiety. But on a serious note, I have social anxiety that you guys, I can't deal, with a crowded place. I can't deal it really drains me. So yeah, let's see. If I could get a table inside, that would be lovely. And it seems so warm inside. Yeah, let me just go in. So I end up sitting in the car and not go, and also end up driving back. Yeah, the lady, when I was reserving my seat, she said that there are no spaces inside. The only spaces that are left are outside. So I understand. And I right now I'm already seeing other people, like these guys, those people, they just passed now. They're already there. You know what, let me just do what I need to do and go home and get my sushi and then go home. Escaping the house, and we are also here to just read this book. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna continue in my chapter 2. Although I didn't even mark it on the book, but I think I recall
Love you to the morning.
come back. I'm just so amazed at how I control my emotions. If is it even how to control them? I went to Soya Soul and I had sushi there. I'll show you the experience. Okay, I don't know why I did this, but then the experience in Soya Soul is so amazing, and their food. It's not like they only sell sushi, because that's what I saw on their menu on the internet, and even when I got there, still the same menu. Let me tell you, as I wipe this makeup off, I went there so that I can just get sushi and yeah, and come back. Also to read the book, like I told you, that I've not invested so much time in that book, and it's quite a nice book, interesting one at that. So yeah, I got there. When I was reserving the seat inside, they had said that the inside it's full. The only table that I can get is outside, and also it's at first come first serve. So fine, when I got there, I still confirmed if very it was full, and then they said yeah, it's still full. And I was like, okay, fine, just choose the table that you would like to sit on. And then I chose this table. So this table is just next to this other Indian guy and a white lady. And these people are just there. I don't know what they're having, because I was not concentrating. Like, I'm one person. When I'm out. Unless if I'm out with a friend, I'm gonna concentrate on them. But when I'm out by myself, I don't concentrate on what people are doing. I have my stuff that I'm doing when I'm out alone, and I concentrate on those things. No, I didn't even see. But I had her ordering margarita. Like, and I had margarita, like, yeah, I had there. And they're like just loud. You can hear their conversation, right? Yeah, that's another thing. But then when I was deep into my reading, I could just hear the voices, but I could not tell what they were saying, because I tried to block the noise so that I can concentrate and get what I'm reading about. Fine. Now, here comes my order. I ordered my sushi. And then comes my sushi. I also ordered orange juice. So here comes my sushi. And I'm like, okay. And I start eating now. Right? So there's that, what do you call this? I even forgot what they call that. What do you call this thing? What they call that menu that I ordered, but obviously I'll pop it up here. So yeah, so when I'm eating, so I take my chopsticks and then I start eating. So I see that what do you call this, the prawn's tail, I see it popping. So in my mind I'm like, okay, let me pull it off so that I get to just eat the other thing, right? Because it was only one or maybe two. I can't recall, but then I'll obviously pin it here. That had the tail, so I wanted to remove those. I don't know if it's the tail or you call it fins, but yeah, I wanted to remove that. You see, and I realized, oh no, it won't remove, it won't pull. So I tried to kind of like do this, but I didn't pull complete, and I'm like, no, let me not, and let me just edit the way it is. Before I knew it, I hear a laugh. It's this lady, like she's laughing horribly. So you know, when I don't know, you know, like somebody who's drunk uncontrollably, so, but obviously not too drunk, because she can still whisper, and I like every time they want to gossip about me, they just whisper, and then she laughs out loud. Can't you just laugh? Also, the very same way that you're gossiping, you know? But I'm like, it's just one of those people. And then I just continue with my thing. And then I hear this, she's like, no. She's like, has she ever eaten sushi? I heard that. And then the guy was like, barely. It seems like she barely eats sushi. I don't know you. You don't know me. And then how did you come to that conclusion? So they keep on, like making silly comments, keep on laughing, making silly comments, and I'm like, And there was a time where the guy was like, yo, when are your eyes? Baban. And then in my mind, I'm like, you know what? These people are gonna start to piss me off right now, or would want to make my experience a bad one. I don't know, let me just rinse my face. This is me after face washing. Yeah. So let's continue. These people are stuck. I don't even know where I was. So anyway, I'm gonna be using this toner from Clinica, and if you'd like to buy this, you can DM me. I'm gonna leave a number here. Even if you want to book for your hair appointment, I only do hair on Sundays and Saturdays, so you can use the very same number to get your hair done, and also to buy this. Like, I love this toner, it works major. I don't have good skin. I don't even want to lie to anybody. I don't have good skin, but whatever thing that I get that works, I stick to it. So anyway, so now they're laughing horribly, so, and I decided, these people are gonna be part of my content now, because I cannot just come here and now they want to take the whole experience away from me. So that I show them that I can hear you guys, and I just don't want to entertain you by asking you or anything like that. And at some point I just looked at them. I turned around because they were sitting on the side, on my side, right on my right side. And where I'm facing out, like, I'm not even facing anybody. They're on the side. They even adjusted their seat so that they can just look at me. Because I remember when I started eating, they adjusted their seat. Like, she sat so that she could look at me. Even the guy was already facing my direction. Although it's not really facing my direction, but then he can see me because he's sitting like this, and then I'm here. So he can see me. He does not even have to look at me. He can see me like clearly. So the girl was facing this way, so she can't see me because she's showing me her back. Do I make sense? So I'm just behind her. But then she made sure that she adjusted the seat and sit like this so that she could see me. And I'm like, you know what? After a while, and I realized that these people are not stopping. And even after looking at her, I looked at her, and because she was sitting like this looking at me, and she was like, just minding my business. I'm just reading my book. I'm minding my own business. And I didn't even go there so that I can be distracted. I went there so I could have my sushi and read the book and just experience the restaurant. That's it. Let me tell you. I look at her and then she's like, and my man, I'm like, what's wrong with you? If you're so afraid of somebody looking at you, why are you not afraid of talking about them out loud, for that matter? Like, if you're afraid that they're looking at you now and you can't do anything, I wanna do it again. But I feel like, what? I mean, I don't know how to manage cottons. Hey, Unless if these cottons are expired, if they ever do. Hi. Cause tell me why do every time I take cottons out. Okay, maybe it's the brand, I don't know. But I bought this cotton back then. I don't know. Sometimes like still. I just want to make sure that I don't have any makeup. So anyway, this girl does that, and they still continued. I still had makeup on, so they still continued, and I decided, you know what, these people are gonna be part of my content now because they're frustrating me. Although I didn't feel the frustration at the time, it was just like, why would we do that? Why are you doing that? Like, also, I'm not bothering anyone. I'm just here to do what I need to do and go. Like, it's not like I'm even listening to your conversation. You can see I'm reading my book. I'm not concentrating on your conversation. Like, come on. Although you are making noise, a lot of noise that I can hear that you guys are talking, but I'm not really concentrating on a convo. So yeah, I take this video to show them that, guys, I can hear you, and I can do the same if you want me to just match energies. Just that I don't wanna approach you and be like, why are you talking about me? Anyone has a right to talk about somebody, but then don't irritate them. Like, don't do that. Don't make it that irritating in a way that now you're laughing, you're doing all the other unnecessary stuff. You can talk about somebody, but don't make it the whole topic. And also, especially in a restaurant, come on, they're so childish. They were so childish about it. By the way, I wanna take care of my skin. Yeah, that was it. But I love the food. I loved the service as well. Everything was top. Yeah, this is the end of this vlog. Don't forget to like, subscribe, watch until the end. And if you're seeing this part, then you probably watched until the end. I love you so much. And comment, what do you think about this people who talk about people like in an irritating way? Like, you can talk about a person, but then don't irritate them, if I should put it in that way. Can talk about somebody in a restaurant, yes, it's fine, but then don't irritate them. Don't be laughing, like making irritating noises, like and you're not animals. Don't behave like a hyena. Like, that laughter was so, when something is piercing and irritating. But I kept my cool, man. Sure. It didn't irritate me hard enough at the time. Even now, I don't even know why I'm laughing about it. Hey, you know what? And when I started taking a video, this video, I'm gonna show you this. When I started taking this video, I wanted to show them that, yes, I can see you. You better adjust your seats again, because now you're about to appear on my video. And I did it intentionally. And that since you wanna be part of my moment, you will be part of my moment. Since you want to irritate me and laugh about anything that I'm doing, even the guy was like, yeah, it's for content, because I had my camera on. Yeah, it's for content. I'm like, okay, you're part of my content now, you can't. And then the lady had to adjust her seat. I'll pin the video. Yeah, she had to adjust the seat. The other time she was like, when I got there, she was facing this side. By the time I received the food, she turned so that she could stare at me. So in my mind, I'm like, is are you guys having that boring moment to a point that you want to focus on the table next door? That you don't want to focus on whatever thing that you're talking about that's obviously irritating you, because you wouldn't mind that person that's like, and it's not like those tables are clustered. No, in a way of like 3 steps and then it's their table, depending on how your steps are. If like, let me say small good steps like, okay, moderate steps, and then it's like 3 steps from my table, they are sitting 3 steps from my table and they're doing all that, and I'm like, I've never been irritated. Like, okay, maybe irritated, like, I'm like I don't know, because now I'm like, I think I was not irritated enough for the situation. And even when I left, because I paid my bill and then I left, as I'm walking out, ding, 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 ding. So like, from like, because there's a ramp, and then on there's a ramp that comes down. I don't know if that makes sense, or I'm explaining this the right way, using the right words. So this, it's more of like stage, like we're sitting on the stage and then there's a ramp. So when you come to this thingy, this restaurant, you have to climb the ramp, come up the ramp, and then you come this side and sit. So when you leave, I have to leave and go back again and then descend that ramp. So as I'm descending the ramp, I'm like, okay, I'm checking my car keys in the bag, right? Check my car keys in the bag so that I can take out my car keys. So by the time I get to the parking lot, I don't have to search for car keys and then stand there and, you know, I just want to get into the car and drive off. And then as I don't know for sure, by the time I had stood there, they were looking at me, because obviously, but it was on the other side. And as I passed them, as I passed down the ramp, because they are like upper here, but it's not like I can't see them, they're like in my level. And remember, I'm standing now and I'm wearing heels. So she's like and I turn, because like, what would you do? Like, so she targeted that by the time she sees me, or by the time I pass them, she will laugh like that, because you can tell, because I had gone past them from where I was sitting, and then I took the ramp down and I stood somewhere else searching for my car keys. And then now when I'm like passing them, she started laughing like that, and I just looked like, because they were like right parallel to me on the side. And then once she started laughing like that, and I'm taking like small moderate steps, because I'm wearing heels and it's a ramp. I don't want I don't want to trip myself and fall. You get me? Yeah, I'm being careful by all means. And also it's evening, so I'm like, and then the guy is looking at me also. I'm like, Gaibo, these people must be bored. Like, you cannot be bored like that in your life, to the point that for real you're so invested in somebody like that, somebody that you don't even know. I'm like, sugar. So I walked down and come back. So as I was coming, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna tell you about it. There's no way I'm not gonna tell you. This is source. Those people wanted to, so that also you understand why they're in my vlog. They wanted to be in my vlog so badly. And yeah, I gave them that. But also, now when you meet them, you know that they're nasty people. And if they ever do it to somebody else, that you know it's something that they do. Yeah. But by the way, let us not invest our energy on useless things. But yes, really, I will. Should it happen again, it's gonna be a series of embarrassing people who can't mind. Like, yes, you can gossip about somebody in a restaurant or in a public space, but don't make it irritating for them. You get, if let's say maybe they're wearing something that you don't like or something that you perceive inappropriate, you can be like, oh, what she's wearing, just I don't think I'll wear that in public or something like that. Or I don't think she knows how to eat fish, if it's fish. Or I don't think she knows how to use fork and knife, if that's the case. I don't know how. I don't think she knows how to walk in heels, because walking in heels, she wouldn't be walking like that. Something like that, and then it ends there. And if you want to continue, you can continue when you're home with your friend. But the phone, not. Makes sense. Be professional when it comes to gossiping. Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. Don't be talking about somebody like and laughing. Other people have guns. Other people have hearts that don't forgive. They will you. Other people will, I don't want to talk about it, but you know what I mean. Other people have systems in place to investigate who you are, where you stay, and they will deal with you. Let this be a lesson that don't do that to people, because you don't know who you are provoking, and you don't know that who that person is and what they're capable of. So yeah, not like other people have resources in places, and they can do whatever that they want. So yeah, I love you so much. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below. Comment. I hardly get comments. Comments like this time around. Please comment your thoughts about this whole situation. Oh my goodness. Comment your thoughts about this whole situation, and how would you have dealt with it yourself.
I know he wants to taste.
Same. mina swa tikomba leri lexin'wana xi ri i tshame a dya xixima lexin'wana xo ri hayi swa a nge se tshama a dya se ni vutisa ku loko ku endlela munhu a ngo a ta dya xilo ematshungulweni a xikarhi ka vanhu loko a nge se tshama a dya na loko va nge se tshama a dya i mali ya yena.